What is up, App Nation? It is Steve P. Young, founder of appmasters.com. And today I want to tell you about this event that is happening in beautiful Bali, Indonesia. Now, let me tell you a quick backstory on why this type of event exists for me. So back in 2013, I started this podcast on the side and built up a little bit of audience, started interviewing some of my heroes in the app space. And because of the podcast, I grew an audience. The audience then started coming to me for app marketing help. And because enough started coming, I ended up leaving that corporate job. But what you don't know is that during the time of the podcast, I started the podcast in about May. In June, I joined a mastermind, the EO Fire, John Lee Dumas, EO Fire, the first mastermind. So I was a part of the first 50 when we put that together. Now, I had been following John for quite some time. And when he told me about this mastermind concept, I was like, I've heard a bunch of people talk about masterminds. And so I was like, forget it. I trust John. I'm just going to join. So I was part of the first 50. And man, that was the reason that gave me the confidence to actually leave. Because, the story, the hero story is, enough of the audience started coming and I left, and because of the audience, I left, right? But what you don't know is, as an entrepreneur, as a founder, you go through so much self-doubt that you need that community. So within that Fire Nation Elite Mastermind, I met so many wonderful people that I still keep in touch with today. And it was in that community where I got the courage to finally leave, because in that community, I saw a ton of people saying, hey, I told my boss I'm quitting. I told my boss I'm quitting. And that, seeing so many people do that, gave me the confidence and the energy and the support that I needed to say, hey, I want to leave too. I'm going to quit as well. And because I saw all that activity, I ended up leaving that corporate job. So it was, yes, there was an audience who was coming to me, but I needed that courage also from the mastermind to leave my corporate job. And so I've been hearing a lot about the mastermind. What I decided to do was start my own mastermind. If you guys don't know about it, it's called App Masters Elite, where we got 70 people with over 80 million downloads on there, and we interact, and anything new happens, we kind of share with the group, and we kind of keep in touch. And it's that motivation that kept me going. Now, what also happened was, because of my mastermind, that's a virtual mastermind, anytime people would come in and they would be in town, I ended up doing these in-person mastermind sessions. And during these in-person mastermind sessions, we would talk about a lot of stuff like, hey, here's what I'm working on, here's my business. And we'd get feedback from 5 or 6 different people. And those have been phenomenal. And I've been doing those for the last few years. And then I started thinking, hey, will this small mastermind group that I'm doing in person translate into a bigger event, so to speak? And so I started doing events, and we've done 3 so far. We did Vegas and Santa Cruz last year in 2017, and then we just did Santa Monica in February as well. And now we're going to be in Bali in June as well. So this event, here's how it's going to work. Day 1 is what I've termed to be the icebreaker. Okay. This is for us to get content and then learn from others. So there's going to be speakers, workshops, people sharing what they know best, and you're going to get that content. And you're also going to get up there and be able to speak to all the different attendees. We have a format, don't worry, where you talk about your business, because it's about breaking the ice. Now, and then we're probably going to have some activities during day 1 as well. So I like to play games, so there will definitely be some games. Again, day 1 is all about how do we know each other? How do we get to know one another a little bit? Now, day 2, that's when all the magic happens. And this is by far my favorite day, because now that we built our bonds, man, you can just see people just getting more relaxed on day 2. Day 2 are going to be mastermind roundtables. So this is the same format that I was running with the same, mastermind, my virtual mastermind, but we did it in person. It's the same format that we've been running, and we've got a format that we're going to go into. But this is where you're going to figure out from day 1 who you want to sit with in day 2. because we're going to have a group of 5 or 6 people at a table, and we're all going to share what we're working on, get feedback on our apps, get feedback on our business, whatever our business may be, and from the different founders in that group. Got a format. I'm going to follow that. That's going to take us to probably half of day 2. The back half of day 2, we're going to do one-on-one speed networking. Now, this is our chance to meet and speak with every single person there at the event. These are all going to be amazing founders, right? And so we're going to get to talk one-on-one, how we can help each other, how we can collaborate, and so forth. Because too many times at these events, you'll leave it up to chance. Whoever you have the courage to talk to, or whoever you're actually sitting next to, those are the people who end up talking. Not anymore. I'm going to force you to talk to every single person there, because we're going to get to really talk one-on-one. And obviously there's a format on this as well. And so I want to keep it moving like a train, but there is an opportunity for you to talk to every single person at the event in a one-on-one situation. And then we'll do happy hour and have some fun at the last end of it. So that in a nutshell is what the event is all about. I'm super excited to continue doing these, even though I get really, really nervous and tense right before it. But I'm starting to loosen up because it's my 4th time doing it. I'm starting to loosen up a little bit. But at the same time, here's the best thing that has happened from these events. 1, you get great content. And most importantly, you make great connections. Here, something happened during our Santa Cruz event. Happened in Santa Monica as well. But you leave hugging every single person you met, right? We came as strangers, but we left as friends. And I know for a fact, people have made genuine friendships from these events. Forget all the business side. People have definitely done that. Collaborations, business-wise, done business together. But more importantly, people have stayed at each other's houses. People have gone skiing together. There are genuine friendships that have fostered because of this event. And that's what it's all about. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not trying to do anything crazy, but that's what the event is about. How do you bring awesome people together and really foster relationships? So it's about content and it's about community, building the right community. And that's what the event is all about. So I hope to see you there. It is happening June 23rd and 24th in beautiful Bali, Indonesia. My family is going to be there as well, helping me throughout the day, but I hope to see you there. If you want to learn more about this event, all you got to do is go to foundersunite.com. You like that? I like it. Go to foundersunite.com, and I hope to see you in Bali.